Hey FHN, and welcome to the Nightly Show. I hope you all had a good weekend and are ready to do it all again. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Jon.
And let's take a look at what this show has in store for you today.
We got FHN Face-off with Parker, Cailyn's tips on how to style shoes, Caroline's top 5 places to go on Main Street, and a showcase of Miss Maher's teaching.
But first, here's Jenna with our weather.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Nightly Weather. I'm Jenna and this is the weather for the week. This week we're going to see chances of rain every day except for Tuesday. Tuesday will be partly cloudy. We're going to see a drop in the temperatures this week with the highs being in the low 60s and low 50s. The nights will also drop into the low 30s and upper 40s. I hope everyone enjoys their week and I'll see you soon.
Hopefully the weather gets better for sports as FHN girls soccer and boys tennis teams will be having games this Friday, March 19th. Watch the girls soccer live stream on FHNtoday.com/live. Link down below.
Have you been keeping up with the basketball teams in this previous season?
Not much.
If you haven't, Parker's going to give us a rundown of the boys and girls season in our next segment, FHN Face-off.
Hey, what's up everybody? It is me, Parker Smith, bringing you another episode of FHN Face-off. So, on Friday last week, Isabel Delarue broke the all-time career points record here at North. What made it even better was Francis Howell North beat Fort Zumwalt North in a blowout win, 59-23. Topping off her record-breaking night, she finished with 11 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal. With Delarue averaging around 20 points per game, Zumwalt North did a surprisingly good job containing her. Now let's move on to our newest segment. Yes, you did read that right. Introducing Shot of the Week. I've thought about adding in this segment since around the first episode. I take the best made shot out of all of the games this week and choose my favorite to recreate. What better shot to recreate than Delarue's record-breaking three-pointer to start the game? Alright, so looking back on the game footage, she appeared to have one of the easiest shots of her career. Wide open on the left center three-point line, no body on her. She's gonna sink that all day, but so will I, of course. First try. Alright, moving on to our last segment of the show, let's take a look at a special upcoming game for our boys varsity basketball team. With our entire varsity boys basketball team quarantined, they haven't been able to play a couple of their final games on the season. However, we will be able to play the Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars March 1st, which may give us the chance to end the season on a win. Right now, Fort Zumwalt West is 5-16 on the season, and we are 1-12 on the season. Obviously, our numbers don't look good on paper, but I have faith in our team. Alright guys, that's all for me today. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of FHN Face-off.
Wow, the girls really grinded out a great season. Speaking of being on the grind, teacher Miss Maher has been doing an awesome job this year by teaching at 3 different schools. Watch the video by Nadia to learn more about what it takes to do that responsibility.
I start my day at Francis Howell High, and I'm there for 2.5 hours. And then I go to Sager Middle School, which is technically my home school, and I'm there for about 3 hours. And then I spend the last part of my day, I come to North just for this 7th-hour class. This was a need that North had this year for this year specifically, and I thought we all have to do our part and chip in. So that's why I agreed to do it, and I don't regret it. I like the switching of high school to middle school to high school because I love those different ages, and it's nice to get to experience both in one day. This is just a unique situation for this year. I typically don't teach at 3 schools. So sometimes I stay longer at Francis Howell High to finish up work and then come over. This building is a little bit tighter. I think I have about 20 minutes to get here, which is plenty if there's no traffic problems or, if I'm not running late. Before I worked here full-time, I worked at Francis Howell High for 4 years. And then this is my 7th year at Sager. So I've worked for a substantial amount of time for all 3 buildings. Teachers who only work in one building their whole career, they don't realize that in every building there's great kids and there's great people, and you'll find them in whatever building you're at.
Man, that seems like a lot of work and dedication from Miss Maher. Takes a lot of talent to pull something like that off.
And on the topic of talent, Mr. FHN will be happening all next week. It will be a virtual competition on Student Council's social media at StucoFHN, where you can vote on your favorite contestant. At the end of the week, the top 3 winners will be announced. Prizes will also be given out to people who vote.
And Spirit Week's next week, so make sure you dress up to show your school spirit.
On Monday, mismatch outfits.
Tuesday we have monochrome.
Wednesday is band t-shirts.
Thursday is dress up / dress down.
And Friday is meme day.
And on the topic of outfits, Cailyn's going to show us how to style your Mary Jane shoes and step up your wardrobe. Wow, thanks Cailyn. Now I know how to style my shoes with my outfits.
Now here's an FHN student showing off their outfit with Drip of the Week. Hello, this week for Drip of the Week we have Ashton Craig. Can you tell us about your fit?
Today I went with the Doc Martens boots. They are $150. I went with jeans from J. Crew. They're just straight leg. They're probably about $40. I got the We're Not Really Strangers hoodie. It says, "Stop expecting people to love like you do." It was probably about $45. And then I have a flannel. I'm pretty sure it was from Kohl's. It's probably like $20.
In community news, the Easter Bunny will be hopping by St. Charles on March 21st at Blanchette Park, where you can have brunch with the Big Bunny himself. Click the link in the description to find out more.
Looking for even more things to do in St. Charles? Any ideas for spring break? Caroline is here to tell us about her top 5 places on Main Street.
Thanks, Caroline. I'll have to check out some of those places during spring break, which is next week from March 22nd till March 26th, so look forward to that.
And on a less local sale, as of March 9th, the Olympic Committee decided to proceed with the Tokyo Olympics in the summer, but unfortunately no foreign guests will be allowed.
But who cares about the Olympics when we've got this dog on our Pet of the Week?
This week we have Senior Grace Varvera's dog Zoe. They're pretty sure she's a Boxer-Lab mix. She's only 2 years old, but she sits like a human. She's tagged right here.
And with that dog, we bring our nightly show to an end. Thanks for watching to the end, and remember to stay safe, FHN.